Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Carolyn. So today I have another pickle pile reading for you guys, and today's video is on what do you need to admit to yourself. So kind of things that you know you should do but you haven't fully acknowledged or admitted. And so take a moment and pause the video if you need to meditate. I have 5 different piles for you guys to choose from. We have Aventurine, Flourite, Ruby Zoisite, Lithium Quartz, and Tree Agate. And I'm going to have the timestamps in the description box down below, along with links to all my other social media, including ways to contact me if you would like to get a private reading. I want to say that this reading is a general reading, meaning it's for lots of people, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And with that being said, I'm going to jump right along into the readings. So those of you who chose Aventurine, for your cards, you have card 29, Wolf Moon Hunger, 5 of Swords, 9 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Nurture Yourself First, the Hermit, and Knight of Wands. I feel like you guys are either working on a project or there's something where you're trying to put a lot of energy into something. You're trying to make something work. You're trying to build a skill, start a new career, or get a relationship off the ground. There's something that you've been putting all your energy into. And with the Knight of Wands, I just feel like you can't quite master it. I feel like you keep trying and you keep trying and you're kind of burning yourself out. With the 5 of Swords, it's kind of like you have a plan in your head and it's not coming into fruition. It's like things are going wrong, things are going awry, and the Ace of Pentacles is reversed, telling me that it's not the time right now. Like this opportunity is slipping out of your hands. I feel like you're draining yourself. I feel like you're not putting enough energy into yourself, and that's why you have nurtured yourself first. You need to slow down. You need to pause. You need to take a break. You need to step away from this. Because with card 29, I can tell that you're hungry for this. I can tell that this is something you want, but you're allowing it to consume you, where it's almost like you're in like this hangry mode, where it's like you're not able to be productive because you haven't fueled yourself. You need to become the Hermit. Take a step back, reevaluate things, and realize like what's going wrong, why hasn't it worked out yet. And I feel like you just need to like take that energy and like keep it, but put it on the back burner for now. Let it just keep simmering and focus on other things. Take your mind off, because I feel like right now you're going into it and you're too focused and you're too determined and you're putting too much pressure on yourself, and you're starting to crack. So what you need to do is you need to take that pressure off of yourself. You have to give yourself a break, give yourself time, realize that things don't have to happen instantaneously or overnight. Things take a while, and it's like you have to plant the seed. You need to heal yourself, focus on other things, and I feel like once you give yourself time to rest and recover, you're gonna become the Knight of Wands when you jump back into this. I feel like you're gonna reignite your spark. I just feel like right now you've been pushing yourself too far and you can't do it, and so you need to just like acknowledge that you are only human and you can't do everything, and that when you do come back to this, it's gonna be 10 times better and you're gonna get the results you want because you're gonna have taken care of yourself. So it's just saying, don't kill yourself trying to do something. Take time, rest, recover. So I hope this resonates for you guys. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share with others. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you see when I upload other videos like this. I hope to see you guys in my next one. Have a good one. Bye. So for those of you who chose Flourite, you have card 18, Waning Gibbous 2, Pleasure, card 33, Flower Moon Blossoming, Be Open to Love, Make Necessary Sacrifices, Begin to Explore, Reach for the Stars, 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, King of Swords reversed, The Fool, Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, and Judgment. So for you guys, what do you need to admit to yourself? I feel like there's a situation or someone that you have to escape from. With the 6 of Swords and this card, it kind of shows them like running away from something and like freeing themselves. And I feel like with the Make Necessary Sacrifices, it's that you have to remove yourself from this situation. This situation isn't giving you any pleasure, and it's not making you feel like you can truly be yourself. It's hindering you in some way. And with the 9 of Pentacles, that talks about like one last thing to overcome before you finally reach the 10 of Pentacles, which is the ultimate goal. And so I feel like you guys, it's like there's one more hardship, one more situation, but you're capable of facing it and you're capable of surviving it and escaping from it. Because with the Judgment card, that talks about our inner self and our inner intuition. And I feel like you guys, what you haven't admitted is that you know what's best for you. I feel like you are afraid to take this leap of faith. You're afraid to make this change because the King of Swords is reversed, where you're afraid of not having plans, where you're afraid that you're going to throw your life in a way where you can't predict the outcome, where things go wrong and that you don't have a solid plan. But you have the Ace of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords too talks about success. But not only that, you have Bull, Begin to Explore, Reach for the Stars. So what that tells me is that you guys have a lot of potential and you haven't unlocked this potential. With the Blossoming card, it's that you haven't fully blossomed. You still are this little tiny bud and you have so much more room to grow and to live your life from. And with the Ace of Pentacles, it shows you that you're a seed and you're ready to sprout and come into what you want. And so I feel like you guys, you're like living in darkness, but because it's all you've ever known, you're afraid of the light and you're afraid to go for what you want. But I feel like you need to admit to yourself that you're not happy in this situation, that you need to walk away from this, that you need to actually begin to explore life, to live your life, to take chances, to take risk, and to start bringing happiness into your life, and to do things that you want, and to free yourself, because I feel like you're keeping yourself trapped. And with Be Open to Love, I feel like you need to bring love into your life and have love for yourself and not be so fixated on what's logical and what the mind wants. And with the Two of Pentacles, that talks about you guys need to admit that you can learn and you can adapt. You don't have to keep yourself in a box just because that's where you think you belong. You're meant to break out of this box, and you're going to be able to adapt, and you're going to be able to juggle the situation. I feel like you guys, your mind is your own worst enemy right now, because it's keeping you trapped in this situation, which your intuition is telling you it's time to escape from, it's time to leave it. And so I feel like you guys really just need to listen to your intuition and leave this situation, walk away from it, and find bigger and better things for yourself, and to start having happiness drive you, and find some motivation and passions within yourself, and not rely on what others want for you or what they expect of you. It's about putting your foot down, putting up boundaries for yourself, and finding who you are, exploring what makes you you and what you truly want, and not doing things for other people. I feel like you're doing what's logical or what's expected of you, and you don't need to do that anymore because it's not going to make you happy. And with the Judgment card, it's like your intuition is telling you that once you start doing things for yourself and you're making yourself happy, you're going to attract more like-minded people into your life. You're going to attract other people who make you happy. And so I feel like you're afraid that if you walk away from this, that you're going to be alone, or that you're not going to have the support that you need. And it's saying you're not going to have that current support, but you're going to find new, better support who's actually going to help you and not try and tear you down to make themselves feel better. So I hope this resonates for you guys. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share with others. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you see when I upload other videos like this. I would just see you guys in my next one. Have a good one. Bye. So for those of you who chose Ruby Zoisite, you have card 14, Waxing Gibbous 5, Focus, the Hermit, the Fool, the Sun Reversed, and Reassess. So you guys actually had the least amount of cards, and I feel like the reason for that is, one, you have all major arcana, which tells me that this is very powerful, but I feel like this is also a message that's going to resonate really deeply with you guys. I feel like this is something that you've been starting to try and acknowledge, but you haven't known what exactly. And so with the Reassess card, you need to reassess things and evaluate things, and I feel like you've been in like this like limbo state, or you've been letting your thoughts get the best of you. I feel like you really have to like reassess what's true and what's not true. And with the Focus card, it's like you need to regain focus on something. I feel like there's been something that you've been convincing yourself isn't as good, or not worth it, or not true, and that's just your mind playing tricks on you, because you have the Sun reversed. So that tells me that it's like things are going good for you. You have the sun shining down on you, and it's like you're trying to find the darkness and the negative in things, and you really need to just embrace it, embrace the sun. You have the Fool, you're open to new beginnings. I feel like the world is your oyster at this point, and you just haven't been focused, and so you're letting opportunities slide right by you. And the Hermit card is talking about introspection. So again, going back to that Reassess card, it's like digging deep within yourself, seeing the reason for why you're doing things, and the reason why you're finding the darkness. See if it's self-sabotage, or if there's another reason or trigger in your past that's leading you to look for the bad in things. But it's removing that bias and starting to look at life through a new perspective. Focus your perspective where you're looking at the positive, and you're trying to tap into your intuition and truly listen to what's best for you. Because with the Fool and the Sun, it's like you can't go wrong at this point. It's like, what is your instincts trying to tell you to do? You need to listen to them. You need to start this new journey of yourself, whether it's self-discovery, or it's like a business idea, or it's a new personal goal that you want to start. It's saying to start it, focus in on it, and find balance through it. Have it kind of center and re-ground your life, and don't let your negativity get the best of you. Don't let your mind start spiraling and wandering. It's like when your mind does that, bring it back down into focused and ground yourself. I feel like meditation would really be good for you guys. And so what you need to admit to yourself is that things aren't as bad as you're making them out to be. You just need to focus your mind, quiet your mind, and embrace the good that you have, and to start embracing the new opportunities that are going to be opening up for you. And I feel like your life is just going to be going really good, even if you don't see it just yet. It is, and to just like be grateful for that. So I hope this resonates for you guys. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share with others. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you see when I upload other videos like this. I hope to see you guys in my next one. Have a good one. Bye. So for those of you who chose Lithium Quartz, you've card 9, Third Quarter Moon Assessing, card 37, Harvest Moon Fruition, the Strength card, 10 of Cups, Ace of Wands, Page of Cups, Temperance reversed, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and refine your attention. So with the Temperance card, I feel like you really need to readjust. I feel like you haven't been balanced. And I feel like that's because of your mind. I really feel like you just need to refine your attention and assess different situations. I feel like you're about to manifest things, and so it's just saying like make sure that you're manifesting the good things. And with the 2 of Pentacles, it's becoming adaptable and flexible. And you have the Strength card, the Page of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. And so what this tells me, it's like you're very confident, and if you're not very confident, you need to be very confident because you have a lot of inner strength. And with the Page of Cups, you're having blessings that are going to start entering your life. I really feel like you need to see the good that you have coming your way because you have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, which tells me if you don't already have this and you're not already grateful for it, you're going to be getting this soon. And so you really need to start being grateful for what you're about to get because things are going to start coming into fruition for you. You're really manifesting and attracting really good things to yourself. And I feel like you just need to like focus in, wrap up the little last details, use the Ace of Wands, that energy that you have to really keep the momentum going, and don't allow the Temperance card to make you empty your cups and make you pass this opportunity by. I really feel like you just need to like refocus, regroup, and pay attention to what your mind is thinking so that you make sure that you're attracting the things that you actually need. And I feel like you guys, you need to admit that it's time to just trust the process and to not second guess yourself. I feel like you guys are very confident, but you also doubt that confidence. And you just need to believe in yourself and trust the process. And I feel like you guys just need to admit that things are going to be okay and you're going to figure out solutions, and that you just have to keep pushing yourself and you can't give up. And so I feel like you just need to admit that it's like you know what you're doing. You don't need to stress. Things are going to manifest. Whether or not you believe it, it's going to happen, and you just got to keep working towards it. And don't let other people get in your ear and tell you not to do things, because I feel like you know what's best for you and you know what you're capable of and you know how much potential you have inside you, so just keep working at it. So I hope this resonates for you guys. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share with others. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you see when I upload other videos like this. I just see you guys in my next one. Have a good one. Bye. So for those of you who chose Tree Agate, you have card 11, Waxing Gibbous 2, Fear, card 3, Waxing Crescent 1, Realization, Express Your Joy, Be of Service, Keep Your Commitments, 2 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles reversed, the High Priestess, 3 of Wands reversed, 5 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and 8 of Wands. So with the 5 of Wands, I feel like you guys have been causing a lot of conflict and drama in your life. I feel like you really let someone down with the 3 of Pentacles reversed and the 4 of Cups. I feel like you hurt them in a way, and now you're trying to play the victim and pretend like you really didn't do anything. And I feel like you didn't keep your commitment to them and you weren't of service to them. I feel like you didn't act like a true friend, and I feel like you know you're in the wrong, but your ego is trying to tell you that you're in the right and you're not. I feel like you really do need to apologize to them. And I feel like the High Priestess is telling you like your intuition knows that this was wrong. And I feel like you guys with the 2 of Wands, you need to take actions to amend this, and you also have to use the 8 of Pentacles and work hard to amend this friendship or this relationship or whatever the situation was. It's like, how can you fix this? What work do you need to put in to fix it? And what work do you need to put on yourself? Because the 6 of Swords shows me that this is a transitional period for you guys. And so this could be a long-going issue where it's like this isn't just one situation. It could be like you've always ran into this issue within your whole life where it's like you let people down, that you mess up, that you drop the ball, and then you try and pretend like it's them. And I feel like with this situation, it kind of comes down to, okay, what's the common denominator within all this? And I feel like it's always you. I feel like you have a tendency where you're fearful of rejection, and so what you kind of do is like you kind of put on this air of arrogance where you're like, I don't need anyone, and then you end up pushing people away because of that, because you don't keep your commitments to them. And I feel like you need to admit that you need to have this realization that you're seeing things for what they are. You're seeing that you're the issue. And with the 8 of Wands, it's talking about like how you are kind of like a bulldozer and you bulldoze over people. And so I feel like you really need to like take accountability and see it for what it is. And with this 2 of Wands, it depicts the person like actually looking at something and facing it. And I feel like that's what you need to do. You need to admit that you need to make things right. And with the Three of Wands reverse, it's like going into your past, reflecting on your past, and taking a journey back into your past, seeing everything you've done and seeing all the situations you've done and seeing how you can correct them, seeing what's left that you can actually fix, that you can become the Eight of Pentacles and work at, and how can you go back and start to keep your commitments and change this habit so that it doesn't happen again. I feel like you guys really need to like reflect on the way that you do things and the way that you treat others and prevent yourself from hurting them in the future, because I feel like that's the biggest thing. I feel like you hurt others, and I feel like that's actually taken a toll on you. I feel like it's causing you to become more isolated and more separated, and that's where a lot of your issues are stemming from. It's because now you're in this cycle where you feel like you're alone and you feel like the world is against you. And it's about opening up your eyes and removing this victim mentality and holding yourself accountable for your actions. So I hope this resonates for you guys. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share with others. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you see when I upload other videos like this. I hope to see you guys in my next one. Have a good one. Bye.